Hello, it's Kim here. Welcome back to my channel, Bluebird Legacy. Thanks for stopping by. I am going to be sharing today the journal that I made with Jovi's beautiful kit, Flowers in Paris, Flowers in France. It's amazing. So cute. It's got so many, just like the lace that she did overlaid, the flowers and the teacups, watering cans and flowers. So I'm going to be sharing this today. The journal is not bound, and my issue is that I always want to keep adding things. Oh, I could add this and I could do that. So, like, a project can take me, well, too long, I'll say that. I just want to keep adding it. Like, finishing has always been my thing that's difficult. And sometimes you just have to say, that's enough. I think I might need the bigger hole in this. I'm going to put this pretty silk ribbon. I don't know, it's some I ordered a while ago. Through here. Make this little tie to go right here. Stick up out of that pocket, and we'll go through it as we get into the timing on this video. So what I've got on the front, as I said, it's not bound, but it's mostly finished. So I like this pink doily on the front, and as you can see, these sweet little birds. They look like lovebirds, don't they? Let me see if I can zoom in on that for you. They're so adorable. They're so cute. They looked really pretty with this other, yeah, I don't have a camera person, so I'm the maker and the camera woman. So anywho, so I've got this beautiful pink doily out of my stash, and then I took some lace out of my stash and edged this side because I like the way it looked over here. Added this pretty pink trim here at the bottom because it mimicked these roses that Jovi did on this kit, and I think it's really pretty for spring and for Valentine's, February. So I'm sharing my design team project for Jovi's Creating with Jovi. And as I showed you this one first, this one is really pretty to me. I backed it with some papers that come in the Somerset Studio magazine. I thought this one was really pretty to get together with it. It has some letters, a little bit of, letters, and then a little bit of pink too. So then this was some pink papers that I had, and I thought it looked really good with the colors in this picture that she shared in her digital kit of Paris, France. Isn't that pretty? Little lace at the bottom. So I took lace, and I used some of my painted papers also in this journal. And I took lace and I kind of covered this, but it's stuck down here, but it has a pocket. So I made these little, I don't know if these are called coin pockets or what have you, but this was a piece of the kit that I really was not using because I'd cut around it and used it in another area that I'll show you. And it's like a little coin pocket. What I did is on the back side, I covered it with washi tape. I have lots of washi tape, and so I just got all my pinks out and the colors I liked, and covered the paper and made my own design with the washi tape. So this tutorial is on Shabby Dabby Doodah. She has lots of things to make and put in your journals, and boy, does she make them. She's amazing. So that's where I got that at. And then these are the little things that I put in the coin pocket. I hadn't found a place for them yet. There's a fleur-de-lis, there's stamps, Paris, France. Just like there's about 3 pages in this kit with all these really cute fussy cuts to cut out. And so these were ones I hadn't found yet, and I placed them in this little pocket until I'm ready to use them. So then we turn over, and I took some painted papers that I already had in my stash, and I used a little tissue paper on it, some more lace, because I thought it went well with the pinks. And then this was like the paper around some flowers that I received, and I thought the colors really matched, so I put that as a short page, put some washi tape on it. And then this is the inside. There's that beautiful, beautiful paper, the way she put the lace around. And I'm still like wanting to put some lace and do some things here, but I wanted to share this today. As I said, I would post on Friday, and my philosophy of life is that I really like to do what I say I'm going to do. So I'm going to share it now before I even bind the journal or it's completely finished. But this is just gorgeous. The blues and the pinks, and I've got some more blues in here too. I think it's so pretty. I had this, this is actually a card, from a card, like all these cards that you can make your own cards, because I make my own cards. And I use that in there because I like the color, the way it sat against that, and I like different sizes of papers in my journals. So then the next page is a Somerset Studio page, which it was all roses and florals, and I thought it went really pretty in here. Then that's the back side. I put what I did with this lace is I painted it, and this page goes here, which there's a beautiful little teacup and more lace that she has overlaid. I think it's just so beautiful and delicate. More flowers and a teacup, and it looked so pretty, this lace that I painted with my gouache. I painted this white lace with some gouache and then just let it dry overnight, and it glues down really well. Plus it sort of gives stability to these papers, because I just printed mine on regular copy paper, and it just looks really pretty on that. And then on this side, she used reds with some roses, and I thought that deeper pink and that rose went there. I like to mix my journals up. I don't just like to use digitals, so I like to add things and place things and put things in. And I made this, and then one of these. This is another Shabby Dabby Doodah tutorial. You just go on her site and you'll see she makes, or her YouTube channel is what I meant to say. But this is so simple, but so cute and pretty. And it's just some of my own paper from my stash, which I thought it looked so pretty with Jovi's colors too. And you just fold it one way. You fold the paper in thirds, and then I placed the lace on it. I just glued the lace this time. And then I took some of my avocado dyed paper and added that for a little notepad. So, and then this side had the reds, and I thought that was so pretty in this, to be in this journal. So this may just be an add-in. I can do this, I could glue this as 3 sides and have a pocket here, because I have lots of other fun stuff with the cutouts. Isn't that adorable? Of course, I had to pick a Bluebird, and I just love the way she did her flowers and that. And this paper, now this was just roll off from me doing my jelly plate, but the way it looked so pretty with these colors, with that behind there. So I was going to put that there. And then as we turn over, I had sewed this down. And I like the blues because this is her digital that's with the same kit with hydrangeas and lilies. It has this really pale, beautiful blue. I'm going to close up on this. Really pretty blues. And as I said, I was painting papers way back, and then I just put them away for another time. And I had this in my stash, and I had this already made, but it looks so good with this little piece of fabric that I sewed down. Oh, sorry, I'm still close up. It looked so cute with this. And I'm going to pick it up and show you because this fabric is adorable. I think it's Tula Pink. I put it in one of my grandkids' quilts that I made for Christmas for them, and it was a little scrap. And so it's a hedgehog, and I thought it was so cute with this kit. The colors, the peachy and the pink, and my tag matched it. You can do it that way, or you can see the blue. And it's kind of on a, it's on a heavy piece of probably something that I recycled, and then I had painted on it, and so it looks cute in there with Mr. Hedgehog. He's cute. So it looked really pretty with these colors is why I added this here. I liked the color of the fabric going. I'm getting a shadow from where I'm at. I didn't want that to be there. So the colors with that. And then I just added this doily. I have some painted doilies in here too. So this lace is just beautiful. And then, of course, these blank pages, I'm going to be adding things, which I made I took an envelope, and I also covered it with washi tape. But what I did to the side is I have one of Jovi's cutouts for little fussy cuts. Isn't this adorable? It's a little French bistro picture. And it goes nicely in the envelope. And you can see through this window, this side, the little bistro table. And then on this side, I have some of the more painted papers just to cover that back side of that. And then whoever's going to use this journal can have that to write on, or a journal, whatever. And this is, Jovi had sent me just a cute little kit, a little thank you, and this was in it, and I thought it looked really cute in this envelope. Thank you for that, Valentine Jovi. You're so sweet and thoughtful. And there's that. I liked it because it's a door, and the door reminds me of a French door. Sort of the building and all the details and the little piece of paper. So, and I backed it with my painted papers. It just fits in there. I'll put that there. Yeah, some pages need to be blanks, others need to be, colorful. So you can do journaling or painting and have your own inspiration. This is another cutout, which I will put a hole in this one. Go ahead. Let's see, we'll do it right here. But I want a back. I'm going to put this on a heavier back for tags, and I'll put a ribbon through that. But that I was going to put right here. While it has a pretty dress here, I don't have a lot of other clothing in this journal. So I thought this would go here. Looks really good in this journal with the colors. The roses here match the roses here, and the detail in the background. And so this was the painted doily that I did when I painted their lace, and those colors went together well. This was a piece of some silk boho from India. I get it from Fabriques. What is her name? I'll have to think. I can maybe link it at the bottom if anybody's interested in this kind of Indian fabric. But I thought it looked really pretty here with Jovi's digital kit. And the bicycle, the colors in the bicycle, the music notes and the flowers, the blue matching with that. Bringing out the blues. And then I stitched down some more lace on this side and used this, is from her digital kit too. It has the lace and the roses, and I stitched a piece of lace over this paper, or glued it on this side and then stitched around to hold it down. I think that gives it more stability. And then I have this. This is recycled from flowers I received, and it's got a ranunculus, one of my favorite flowers. And I thought that looked cute in there to match the deeper tones of red. Little Bluebird. Lace, it's all her digital. It's just beautiful. I thought that looked pretty to go around that. This is another piece of paper in my stash that I liked in this journal. And this is another piece from my stash. I just thought it was fun. It's a French painting, and it's a digital download that I got for free from somewhere, and then I just thought it went with the whole vibe of the journal. So, French lady relaxing, having her tea outside, was in a outside setting. And then this is the other side of that paper. Friends, I thought that was cool in here. It really went with this first journal for the design team. And the back side of the painted doily. Another little bird. These are so adorable. I love this. I really, really liked this kit for February, and just all of her design work. The pretty roses over the teacup, and just the blues and the pinks together. So pretty. Lace in the background. So I haven't really... And then this was a beautiful page. I had thought I might use this page. I might duplicate this page and put it on the front of the journal with some other some details, because I really like this page. And so this is the back side of that one. And then we have this cute little suitcase. It's a traveling. You're going to Paris, to see flowers in Paris. It's got the pretty roses. Some more pages that need details. This I really liked, in that the lace in the doily looks beautiful with the lace that Jovi designed around this digital, and the pretty colors, the blue light background. And then I put my own lace. This is all basically glued down just on some painted papers that I had in my stash over like mail. I recycle so many things, and when I want to push paint around, sometimes I'll just paint on recycled things when I'm getting warmed up to paint. So that just really was a pretty... I like this with the blue. And then this was another one that went with the roses. And this, I believe, this little bow, it was going to go on this birdhouse. I don't know. Tell me what you think. This little bow was going to be on top of the Bluebird's home, because in my messiness, I got a little piece of glue there, and it pulled that off. And so I thought that was a quick fix for that. Yeah, let's just glue that down. Why think about it? My glue bottle, I know, is stuck, and I don't want to fuss with it in the video. So we'll just use that for now. And then this is going on this. So, you know, the Bluebird has to have a decorated home. It's so pretty. The Bluebird and the flowers are just gorgeous. As are these roses. And I thought the deeper tones of red went with the bright pink. This I cut out, I fussy cut this. This is also in the fussy cuts. And what I did was I fussy cut this out because I thought it looked cute here. Because, close-up time, the little bird, the little pink bird is delivering mail to the little bluebird right there. Because, again, Messy Kim got glue on, I'm just trying to bring this back. Okay, there we go. I got some glue or some spot on the paper, and I didn't want it to be just look messy. So I just put that there, and I thought it looked cute. Well, we have another, these are the artist papers that you get in Somerset Studio, which, you know, I'm going to do something with this with one of the many little, sweet little, probably won't put this bird here because it was just on the other page. Look at this adorable teacup that comes in the kit. And I backed it with some pretty paper and then cut it out. And so these will be in here. This was one I already had, and I thought it went really well with this. Actually, it goes with, we're about 21 minutes right now. I think it looks beautiful on this page. So I may make a little pocket here and put it in with this. And then the other red page had the red around, which I thought these looked beautiful together. And that was just something out of my stash that I put my coffee dyed paper on the back. So yeah, these are just beautiful. They're the fussy cuts that she has, like 2 or 3 pages of them. It's a beautiful little bird in a teacup. More beauty. Oh, that would look great right there. Actually, let's put that right there over that artist paper by Stampington and Company. It's from Somerset Studio. And let's go ahead and try the old tacky glue. Oh, good. The other day when I was working, it was real gummed up. I just like to use a brush to spread it around so it's not some of that water out in a paper towel. It's not all glumped in one spot. I just use that bottle. I have so many different kinds of glue in that bottle. Just regular white glue. Nothing fancy. And then I have this, which I've used in another area in this journal. Maybe I'll put that there. I might put it at the top. I'm not real certain. Because that has thick paper on it, it is a little harder to stick down. And I wasn't certain as to how I was going to use the fussy cuts. I just put paper on the whole thing. I glued the paper to the whole back of them and then cut them out. This happened to be one that I didn't do that to, but these all went in there. This one I'm certainly going to use in a pocket somewhere. It's like the one in the front. So you really get a lot in her kit. And they're just beautiful. So that'll stick down more. And then we have the back side of that stamping paper, which looks gorgeous in here. And there's the card. More beautiful. Like this, let's see, this is the page here. I think it's kind of cool to have it unbound because then you can see what the whole page looks like. So yeah, it's the watering cup on this side and then the pretty bouquet over there with gorgeous lace details and then a background. So it's very dimensional, and I think she did a really lovely job on these. This is the back side of, and I couldn't decide if I want to cut that or leave that or what I want to do. I like quirky. I don't like things to be real usual. I like more unusual things. And as I kind of define myself, I like to be very original and not copy things. I like to come up with my own ideas. But this kind of was different, and I like angular lines too. So I'm not sure if I'm going to cut that or what I'm going to do, because I could have, you know, even a tab or use a paper clip, which I had right here with these. You know, I could clip even one of these as the journal is closed. You know, this pretty teacup. And just to be different, just to be unusual. I've never wanted to be like everybody else. So, anywho, this is that, and right here is some painted papers, and I took a circle and covered and added, because this was an all cut up paper. I'd used it for collage. That's what these papers were painted for, my collage things that I make. And I liked this blue because this had blue and pink, and I sort of added that in. These papers are from Stampington, Somerset Studio, and this is just my painted collage papers that I added in there. So there is the back side of that one, which is going to have this pretty doily, which I think just suits those little pink birds so well. And I liked this hanging with this greenery and the depth of this painted lace. This is lace that I painted a long time ago and found a use for it. And of course, these laces came from Neri's Laces. She has an online shop. She has a YouTube channel. And yeah. So I've done other videos on Neri's Laces and shared her things. But these are just some that I cut and painted. And I like to experiment in my artwork and just try different things. So that is the journal. And I'm going to bind it, and I'm so happy to be on Jovi's design team. I think that she makes beautiful digitals, and I hope you'll go over and see her shop. She has an Etsy shop, Creating with Jovi. And this is another little piece that I made for the journal with pink and that. Of course, it was just my own stash papers, but the colors went with everything Jovi was doing. Ooh, that would be cute on there. I think I'll put that right on there. I think they glue down better, too, when they have some stable paper, a little heavier, maybe like 60-pound, you know, cardstock or something like that. When it's just thin copy paper, it makes it difficult to stay stuck down. Well, thank you so much for watching this, and I'll have all the links below to Jovi's site, her Etsy shop, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.